I-92, Montgomery's #1 for new country. Hey, it's Greg Thomas. Oh, this is going to be fun. Joining me on the phone right now, she currently has a hour stand-up special, Unspeakable Things, on Netflix. She currently stars in her own sitcom, Leanne, on Netflix. And she's coming to town on the Time of Our Lives tour. It's Leanne Morgan. Hello, Leanne.
Hello, my darling. Thank you for having me.
Well, we're so excited to have you come to town, perform at the Montgomery Performing Arts Centre with a 4th show added.
Is crazy?
Yeah, Alabama loves you.
And I love Alabama, my darling. And I've been to Montgomery on my other tours, and 4 shows. I think 2 are sold out, and then 2 have some tickets left. That thrills me.
Those dates are Friday, July 24th, the 2 shows on Saturday, July 25th, and then Sunday, July 26th. So it's coming up really soon. Leanne, when people leave one of your shows in Montgomery, what's the conversation you hope they're having in the car on the way home?
I hope they're saying, oh, my gosh, we had a ball. Was that not a ball? We laughed, we cried, we've had a ball. And that's why in this Time of Our Lives tour, because I am having the time of my life, and I want people to too. And I do feel like, I get all the time that people ask me, well, you don't do politics or anything like that. I don't. I want people to feel joy. I want everybody to be comfortable. And I want them to be able to relate to what I'm saying. And Lord, they should be able to. I am a wife, mother, grandmama, honey, menopausal woman that loves men.
You're good with guys. Okay, that's good to know. Your success story is so inspiring because it didn't happen overnight. Was there a moment when you thought, well, maybe this comedy thing isn't really going to work?
Yes, honey. I only thought it one time. And I was in my early 50s. I was probably 50 years old, and I said to Chuck Morgan, I don't think something's going to happen, and I want to open a hardware store. And he said, you've lost your mind. And you're not going to open a hardware store, but I do think I could open a hardware store in Dazzle. But anyway, I hired these social media guys, and I thought I'm going to give it one last effort. And if nothing happens, then I know that's God's plan for me, and I'll bow out. And honey, they put out one video of me taking Chuck Morgan to go see Def Leppard and Journey, and how everybody looked sick and had plantar fasciitis. And that went viral, and it changed my career overnight. And I started selling out all over the United States. And that's when I got my first tour, the Big Panty Tour. And then I got my first special on Netflix. So I've done 2 for Netflix, and I owe them a 3rd one. And then they gave me this multicam sitcom. And this has all happened since 2019.
Congrats on your success so far. Your family has become part of your comedy. Have your kids and grandkids accepted by now that pretty much anything they do could end up in a stand-up routine?
Yes, and I always run it by them, and nobody's ever told me I couldn't say whatever. The only thing, like in the last tour, my baby child is my makeup artist and travels with me, but she doesn't listen to me because she's sick of me. Well, she was sitting in the back, and the first 20 shows I was talking about how she had to itch her fanny on a ski trip on a gondola, and she took all of her clothes off. And she came out one night and listened, and she goes, Mom, you have not told anybody that I was 4 or 5 years old. She said, the way you're telling it, people think that I was in my 20s, itching my fanny, took my clothes off on a gondola on a ski trip. And I said, oh, you are right. And she goes, I want to marry and have children. I want to find a man. And so I put that, I fixed it for her. But yeah, they don't care, honey. They're good about everything. I've certainly run it by them. Chuck Morgan's good with everything. I've made him famous. Chuck Morgan's like a folk hero now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I-92, it's Greg Thomas with Leanne Morgan, who is coming to the Impact Montgomery Performing Arts Centre next weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, July 24th through 26th. Limited tickets are available. Part 2 of our conversation tomorrow. Leanne shares which big country star will be on her show, The Leanne Show on Netflix. Also, meeting Nick Saban. What in the world did Leanne say to Nick? Find out tomorrow around 5:40 here on I-92 WLWI.